The dining room fell silent when my sister's fiancé called me the founder, shattering years of family scorn. I'm Torin Caldwell, 58, a boat-fixing dreamer in Gloucester's salty air. The turbine's hum from my barn, etched with Mara's name, carries my unspoken fight. Betrayal and doubt have festered too long. Why now this recognition? Dive into this quiet betrayal tale for seniors, where silence hides deep wounds. Share your own family drama, silence over 50 in the comments. What's your untold story? Let's unravel this emotional journey together. The barn smells of salt and rust, a tang that clings to my skin like Gloucester's November fog. I'm hunched over a boat motor, its gears stubborn under my wrench, the only light a flickering bulb swaying above. Lobster traps stack by the door, their ropes frayed like my patience. Outside, the ocean growls and a foghorn wails low and mournful, cutting through the dusk. It's 6:00 p.m. Thanksgiving 2025. But the holiday feels like someone else's story. I'm Torin Caldwell, 58, and this barn's my sanctuary where I tinker and try to keep the world at bay. My fingers graze the wind turbine in the corner, its "For Mara" plaque cool under my touch. Still trying love, I mutter, polishing it with my sleeve. Mara's been gone 10 years, but her faith in this machine, my dream of clean energy for Gloucester's fishermen, keeps me going. Vesper, our daughter, doesn't see it. She's out there nursing folks, thinking I'm just a failure who let her mom slip away. Vesper's mind churns miles away in her cramped apartment. Dad's stuck in that barn ignoring us like he ignored Mom's last days. Why bother showing up tonight? Her thought stings, though I can't hear it. I don't blame her. I haven't been the father she needed, not since Mara. The radio crackles some ad about Thanksgiving togetherness, all warm kitchens and laughter. My phone sits silent on the workbench. No calls, no texts. Just a voicemail from a client, Jake, barking, "Fix my boat faster, Caldwell, or I'm done." I wince, the fishing slump tightening everyone's nerves. Next to it, a foreclosure letter from the bank glares its red stamp a countdown to losing this place, Mara's place. My gut twists, but I shove it down, focusing on the turbine's hum, a steady pulse against the chaos. Fishy air stings my nose, seeping through the barn's warped boards. The foghorn moans again, like Gloucester itself is grieving. I built this turbine for Mara, for Vesper, for every fisherman scraping by, but it's just a hobby to my sister Leora. She's probably setting the table now, ready to remind me I'm wasting my life. My wrench slips clanging, and I curse under my breath. Keep going, Torin. That's what Mara would say. Vesper's heart tugs, picturing the barn's clutter, Dad's stubborn hands on that useless machine. He's lost, and I can't fix him. Her doubts await, I feel, even across town. I check my phone again. Nothing. No word from Vesper. Maybe she won't come tonight. Maybe it's better that way. A ping breaks the silence. Leora's text. Dinner at 6:30. Don't be late. I sigh, the words carrying her schoolteacher tone sharp as a November gust. Dinner means facing her Thane and the relatives who see me as the guy who never got it together. Humiliation's waiting. But I can't hide forever. I pocket the phone, glance at Mara's plaque one last time, and step toward the storm. Will I walk into another night of their pity? The farmhouse door creaks as I pause, my boots damp from the Gloucester drizzle. Inside, the dining room glows under a chandelier, its light dancing on nautical wallpaper. It's 6:30 p.m. Thanksgiving 2025, and the air hums with relatives' chatter, football blaring from the TV. The ocean's murmur seeps through the windows, a restless pulse. I'm Torin Caldwell, 58, bracing for the pity I know's coming. I hesitate. Hand on the knob, the foreclosure letters wait in my pocket. Leora's table is set with Mara's old china, a reminder of better days. My sister 52 fusses over appetizers, clam dip crackers, her schoolteacher, precision sharp as ever. Gloucester Fisherman's Waltz drifts from the radio, its fiddle notes tugging at memories of Mara dancing. A neighbor, Mrs. Haskell, drops off a pumpkin pie, gushing, heard the lobster bakes canceled, fishing's tanked. Her words sting, echoing the slump choking this town. Vesper's gut twists, driving to the farmhouse. I'm only here for Aunt Leora. Dad'll let us down like always. Her thought's a blade, though I can't feel it. I step inside, the warmth hitting my chilled skin. Leora glances up, her eyes skimming my faded jacket. "You cleaned up. Good," she says, voice clipped, avoiding my gaze. It's a jab soft but sharp, like she's grading me, and I've already failed. I force a nod, masking the ache. Relatives, cousins, aunts sprawl across the room, swapping stories about cod quotas and lost jobs. No fish, no future. Uncle Ray grumbles, sipping beer. I hover near the table, an outsider in my own home. Leora's fiancé, Thane Morrow, 55, strides over his consultant's handshake firm. "Torin, good to see you," he says, but his eyes flick to the barn where my turbine hums its lonely song. That glance, it's curious, maybe calculating. My chest tightens. Does he know about my work, or is he just humoring me? Vesper's tires crunch gravel outside her heart heavy. Dad's here, probably silent like he was when Mom needed him. I don't know she's close. Don't know if she'll walk through that door. I grab a cracker, the clam dip salt sharp on my tongue, and try to blend in. Leora's setting out extra plates, her hands quick, like she's papering over the cracks in this family. Thane's gaze lingers on the barn, and I wonder what he sees, a junkyard or something more. The football crowd roars on TV, drowning the ocean's whisper. I'm here, but I'm invisible. My turbine's dream dismissed as a fool's errand. Will Vesper show or leave me to face this alone? The dining room's chandelier flickers, casting shadows on Mara's old nautical wallpaper. It's 6:45 p.m. Thanksgiving 2025, and Gloucester's ocean hums beyond the windows, a restless murmur. I'm Torin Caldwell, 58, gripping a beer, the bottle cold against my palm. Relatives crowd the table, their voices clashing over politics, taxes, fishing quotas, 2025's endless gripes. A faded photo of Mara and young Vesper hangs on the wall, their smiles a ghost I can't touch. Leora, my sister, sets out more clam, dip her eyes sharp. If Torin had a real job after the factory closed, she says loud enough for Aunt Clara to nod, he wouldn't be scraping by. Her words cut a knife wrapped in pity. My knuckles whiten. I stay silent, the hurt burrowing deep. I've fixed boats, built a turbine for Mara for this town, but to Leora, I'm just a failure. Vesper's boots drag on the porch, her nurse's scrub still creased from a 12-hour shift. Another patient gone today, and Dad's a stranger, lost in his junkyard dreams. Her thoughts await I don't feel, but it's there. The door swings open. Vesper steps in, 30 eyes shadowed. Lost another patient, she mutters, barely glancing at me. Her phone pings a cousin's post-Thanksgiving at Caldwell's, and she shoves it in her pocket, exhausted. Uncle Ray's rant about cod shortages fills the room, football blaring from the TV. My phone buzzes, another client. Pete Boats late, Caldwell, fix it. Or I'm done. I flinch, the fishing slump's bite tightening. Vesper slumps in a chair, avoiding me, her silence louder than Leora's jab. Vesper's chest aches, seeing Dad's weathered face, but he's a void where Mom used to be. Why is he even here? Her resentment stings a mirror to my own buried pain. Leora's hands pause, her gaze flicking away, guilty-like. But I don't catch it. Thane, her fiancé, sips coffee, his earlier barn glance lingering in my mind. Is he mocking my turbine, or does he see something? The ocean's hum grows faint, drowned by the room's noise, but I feel it my place here, shrinking my work unseen. I'm a ghost in Mara's house. My sacrifices just dust to them. Vesper's eyes stay on her plate. Not me. Why is she so far gone? And can I even reach her? The dining room's chandelier sways its light jagged on the nautical walls. It's 7:00 p.m. Thanksgiving 2025, and Gloucester's ocean roars waves slamming the dock outside. I'm Torin Caldwell, 58, seated at Mara's old table, the turkey's steam curling under my nose. Relatives carve slices, their chatter about the fishing slump, drowned by football cheers on the TV. The storm's brewing, and so's the tension. Leora, 52, stands knife in hand, carving turkey with her schoolteacher precision. Torin, she says, voice loud over Uncle Ray's grumbling, the bank circling. Sell this house before it's foreclosed. Her words hit like a gut punch, sharp with worry but laced with judgment. My chest tightens, the foreclosure letter burning in my pocket. I've fixed boats, poured my soul into that turbine for Mara, but to Leora, I'm a deadbeat. Vesper's stomach knots, her fork frozen. He's losing the house and I did nothing, but he's been a burden since Mom died. Her thought's a shadow I can't see, but it stings. Vesper, 30. Slumps across from me, her nurse's scrubs creased eyes dark from her patient's loss. He's a burden, she snaps, voice low, but venomous always was. The table quiets, forks pausing. Her words slice deeper than Leora's, my daughter's anger, a mirror to the pain I bury. My hands clench the beer bottle slick. Enough, I say, voice low, trembling. It's all I can muster, a plea to stop the bleeding. The ocean's crash fills the silence, the storm's fury matching mine. I've sacrificed everything, nights in the barn, dreams of saving Gloucester's fishermen, but I'm invisible here, my work. A joke. Thane Morrow, 55. Leora's fiancé leans forward, coffee cup in hand. I saw your workshop, Torin, he says. His consultant's tone, smooth eyes glinting. Impressive stuff. The room freezes, relatives glancing up curious. His words are a lifeline, but his barn glance earlier nags at me. Is he serious or playing me? Vesper's jaw tightens, watching Thane. Dad's eating it up, but it's a trap, just like Mom's empty promises. Her doubts await, her cold stare locking on her plate. Leora's knife scrapes the platter, her hands unsteady. Aunt Clara whispers, "Sell." But it's Mara's house. The football crowd roars, but I'm drowning in their pity. My turbines hum, a faint echo in my mind. I'm cornered, shamed, yet. Thane's words spark a flicker. Does someone see me? Is Thane's interest my way out, or another nail in this sinking ship? The porch boards creak under my boots, salt air biting my face. It's 7:15 p.m. Thanksgiving 2025, and Gloucester's storm rumbles, lightning flickering over the ocean. Lobster traps creak by the sagging rail, their ropes tangled like my thoughts. I'm Torin Caldwell, 58, escaping the dining room's sting, Leora's foreclosure jab, Vesper's burden cut. The turbine's hum drifts from the barn, Mara's dream calling me. Inside relatives' clear plates, their laughter muffled. I lean on the rail, the bank's letter heavy in my pocket. Foreclosure's real now, Mara's house slipping away. Thane Morrow, Leora's fiancé, steps out, tablet glowing in his hand. Torin, he says, voice smooth. Your turbine's groundbreaking. My firm's watching me close on deals like this. His words spark something, hope maybe after years of dismissal. I hesitate, then pull a crumpled blueprint from my jacket, its edges worn from nights in the barn. Vesper lingers in the doorway, her nurse's scrubs damp from the drizzle. He's chasing dreams while I'm drowning in shift's patience slipping away. Her thoughts a shadow. I don't see her eyes narrowing. Thane traces the blueprint, nodding. This could change Gloucester, save the house, he says, but his eyes flick to his tablet, calculating. My chest lifts. Someone sees it, Mara's vision, my work. Maybe I'm not the failure they think. Lightning silhouettes, Thane's sharp jaw, the storm's growl echoing the turbine's hum. My phone buzzes, a bank voicemail. Final foreclosure notice, Mr. Caldwell. Act by Monday. My throat tightens. Monday's 3 days away. Thane's offer feels like a lifeline, a chance to prove them wrong. Leora, Vesper, the whole damn town. I grip the blueprint, Mara's faith pulsing in its lines. Vesper's voice cuts through low and sharp. Don't trust him, Dad. She's in the doorway, arms crossed, her face hard. He's eating it up like Mom's empty promises, and it'll break him again. Her doubt stabs, sowing a seed of fear. Is Thane playing me, his firm's pressure, a trap? The ocean's waves churn, matching the churn in my gut. I want to believe him, need to, but Vesper's warning lingers, her coldness a wall. I can't breach. The barn's hum fades, drowned by the storm. Thane pockets his tablet unfazed. Think it over, he says, heading inside. Vesper turns away, leaving me alone with the blueprint. And a choice. Do I trust Thane's promise or Vesper's warning? Rain lashes the barn's roof, leaking through cracks, the storm's fury shaking Gloucester's night. It's 7:30 p.m., Thanksgiving 2025, and I'm Torin Caldwell. 58, standing under a swaying bulb, the turbines hum loud like Mara's heartbeat. The barn smells of oil and salt, lobster traps glistening wet by the door. Thane Morrow, Leora's fiancé, holds his tablet, its glow cutting the gloom. Vesper's shadow looms in the doorway, her phone buzzing with hospital emails. Thane's voice is smooth, too smooth. Big money, Torin, he says, eyes on my blueprint. Your turbine's a game changer, but we'd run the show. My firm needs control. His words hit like lightning, sparking hope, millions a chance to save Mara's house from foreclosure. My chest swells pride, blinding me to the catch. Mara's note, glimpsed in my pocket, whispers her faith, urging me on. Maybe I'm not the failure Lyora and Vesper think. Vesper's heart races, her scrubs soaked, watching Dad's face light up. He's falling for it like Mom's empty dreams, and I can't watch him break again. Her thoughts a jolt I don't feel, but her voice slices through. "He's using you, Dad!" she shouts, storming in, eyes blazing. "It's just business," his firm's desperate. Her words are a bucket of cold seawater dousing my hope. I freeze blueprint, trembling in my hands, the turbine's hum turning accusatory. Thane's smile falters, his tablet dimming. "My job's on the line, Torin," he admits, voice tight. "The firm's bleeding clients. Your design's my shot." The truth lands hard. His praise wasn't for me, just a corporate grab. My pride crumbles, loneliness rushing back. I've poured years into this turbine for Mara, for Gloucester's fishermen, but I'm just a pawn to him. Vesper's fists clench, seeing Dad's shoulders sag. He's crumbling, and I'm helpless like with my patience. Rain drowns my thoughts, the barn's walls closing in. The foreclosure's Monday deadline looms, and Thane's millions could have saved us. But at what cost? Handing over Mara's dream, my work, my proof I'm not a failure. Vesper's glare burns her doubt, a mirror to my own. She's protecting me, but it hurts her distrust, echoing Leora's pity inside. Thane pockets his tablet unfazed. "Think fast," he says, brushing past Vesper. She stays silent, her phone's buzz, the only sound besides the storm. The turbine hums on, relentless, but I'm lost, caught between a deal that could save the house and the daughter who sees only my failures. Do I grab Thane's deal or trust Vesper's warning? The barn's air is thick with damp wood and oil rain easing to a drizzle outside. It's 7:35 p.m., Thanksgiving, 2025, and Gloucester's foghorn hums a low moan through the cracked walls. I'm Torin Caldwell, 58, facing Vesper under the barn's swaying bulb, the turbine's hum a faint pulse. Mara's note trembles in my hand, its edges soft from years hidden in a toolbox. Lobster traps gleam wetly by the door, and the farmhouse glows distantly, relatives' laughter mocking my unraveling. Vesper's eyes, shadowed from her nurse's shift, bore into me. "You chose that machine over us, Dad," she says, voice raw, cutting deeper than her burden jab at dinner. Her scrubs are damp, her fists clenched. Vesper's chest tightens, seeing Dad clutch Mom's note. He rewrote her words to justify his obsession, and I failed a patient today, just like I failed him. Her thoughts a ghost I don't hear, but her anger mirrors my own buried shame. I shake my head. Memory flickering, 1995. Gloucester's beach lobster boats bobbing. Mara's laugh, warm as summer, urging, "Keep going, Torin. Your turbine'll save the fishermen." I clung to that, built this machine for her. But Vesper's voice snaps me back. "She begged you to stop," she says. Pointing to the note, "Read it." My fingers fumble, unfolding the paper. Mara's handwriting faded. But clear, Torin be with Vesper. The turbine can wait. My breath catches the beach fading. Mara pleading me, turning away, lost in gears and dreams. "You're wrong," I mutter, but the note's truth stabs. I skewed her words, made them my excuse to hide from Vesper's needs from Mara's final days. The turbine's hum mocks me now, a reminder of my failure, not as an inventor, but as a father. Vesper's throat burns her patient's last gasp, echoing Dad's silence. I shut him out too, didn't I? Her guilt's a weight, her eyes flickering with doubt. Footsteps crunch outside. Leora, 52, appears. Her schoolteacher poise, fraying hands fidgeting. She's caught Vesper's accusation, her face tight with something guilt. "What's going on?" she asks, voice unsteady. Her presence jolts me, hinting at secrets beyond Mara's note. The foghorn wails, the ocean's murmur softening, but the barn feels smaller, my loneliness sharper. I've sacrificed everything nights here, my daughter's trust for a dream they call a failure. The note slips to the workbench, Vesper's stare unrelenting, Lyora's fidgeting a puzzle. What's my sister hiding, and why's it tearing us apart? The farmhouse porch groans under my weight, the night air sharp with Gloucester salt. It's 7:45 p.m. Thanksgiving, 2025, and the rain stopped, leaving lobster traps glistening by the creaky dock. A foghorn's faint hum fades the ocean, settling into a murmur. I'm Torin Caldwell, 58, clutching Mara's note. Its words be with Vesper burning my chest. The turbine's hum drifts from the barn, a cruel echo of my failure. Inside, relatives laugh over pumpkin pie, their warmth a world away. I slump against the rail, the note crumpling in my fist. I built it for you, Mara, I whisper, voice cracking. For Vesper, for this damn town, nobody sees. My wrench, still in hand from the barn, slams the rail, splintering wood. Tears sting hot and shameful. 20 years nights in that barn, hands raw dreaming of clean energy for Gloucester's fishermen. And I'm just Torin the burden. Leora's foreclosure threat, Vesper's cold eyes. Thane's scam, they see a failure, not the man who's bled for them. Have you felt unseen? Comment below, I think. As if the world's listening. Vesper's breath catches, frozen in the doorway, her scrubs damp. He's breaking for Mom. I thought he forgot her. Forgot me. Her thought's a knife. I don't feel her nurse's hands twitching, aching to fix this, but stuck. She steps closer, boots soft on the porch, but hesitates, her face a storm of guilt and grief. Another patient died today, and now Dad's dying here in his own way. Her patient's last gasp haunts her, mirroring my collapse, but she's silent, a mirror to my pain. The chandelier's glow spills from the dining room, dessert plates clinking. The fishing slump's shadow looms. My turbine could have helped, but it's nothing to them. The bank's Monday deadline tightens like a noose, Mara's house slipping away. I wipe my face, the wrench, heavy, my sacrifice a ghost. Nobody mourns. The ocean's murmur softens, but my loneliness is louder, a retiree's quiet despair in 2025's harsh world. Vesper's shadow sways her hesitation, a question mark. The turbine hums on Mara's faith now, a taunt. I'm unseen, my life's work a joke, but Vesper's here watching. Will she reach out? Or let me drown in this storm? The dining room's chandelier bathes Mara's nautical wallpaper in gold pumpkin pie cinnamon scent mingling with coffee. It's 8:00 p.m. Thanksgiving 2025, and Gloucester's storm has faded the ocean. A soft sigh beyond the windows. I'm Torin Caldwell, 58, back from the porch, Mara's note still clenched its truth be with Vesper raw in my chest. Relatives murmur, forks clinking while Christmas lights twinkle outside a neighbor's early cheer. I'm a ghost here, my turbines hum, a distant ache. Leora, 52, stands by the table, her schoolteacher hands trembling as she pours coffee. Her eyes, usually sharp, dart away, guilty since the barn. Torin, she says, voice breaking, I hit a grant offer for your turbine 20 years ago. I thought you'd fail, shame us. The room freezes. Uncle Ray's fork drops. Aunt Clara gasps. My heart stops, betrayal slicing deep. You stole my chance, Leora? I roar, slamming Mara's note on the table. That grant could have saved us, saved Mara. My voice cracks, the pain of her sabotage worse than her pity. Vesper's world tilts, her nurse's hands gripping her chair. Leora broke him, and I blamed him all this time, her thoughts a storm, her eyes wide as she leans forward. You lied, she whispers, voice sharp cutting Leora's composure. I called him a burden, but Leora's the one who crushed his dream. Vesper's guilt churns her patient's death, echoing this betrayal, her anger shifting from me to her aunt. Thane Morrow, 55, seizes the chaos tablet glowing in his hand. Torin, you're the founder, he says, voice loud, reading an article. This says your design's revolutionary, could power Gloucester's fleet. Guess, gasp. Cousin? Ellie's jaw drops. Uncle Ray leans in. My firm offers millions, Thane adds, eyes glinting. The room erupts, murmurs rising, but his words feel like a trap exploiting my pain. Vesper's pulse races, seeing Dad's shock. Thane's playing him, and Leora's lie set the stage. Her distrust burns her silence a wall. My shadow looms jagged on the wall, the chandelier's glow dimming my hope. Leora's sabotage stole years, left me a failure in Vesper's eyes, alone in 2025's harsh world. The bank's foreclosure looms, but Thane's millions tainted by his firm's greed mock Mara's dream. Leora's eyes beg forgiveness. Vesper's stare demands truth. I'm torn, betrayed my loneliness, a chasm. Do I forgive Leora's betrayal or grab Thane's poisoned offer? The dining room's chandelier glows warm, coffee steam curling over Mara's chipped china. It's 8:15 p.m. Thanksgiving 2025, and Gloucester's ocean sighs softly, the storm gone. Christmas lights twinkle outside a neighbor's hope against the dark. I'm Torin Caldwell, 58, standing tall, heart pounding after Leora's betrayal, hiding my grants, stealing my chance. Relatives whisper their eyes, darting football highlights droning on the TV. Lobster traps glisten beyond the windows, a reminder of this town's struggle. Thane Morrow, 55, leans back. Tablet dark, his millions dangling like bait. Not for sale, I say, voice steady, locking eyes with him. My turbines for Mara, for Vesper, not your firm. The words burn defiance rising from years of being called a failure. Thane's jaw tightens, but a flicker of respect crosses his face. Vesper's breath catches her nurse's hand still. He's standing up like Mom always wanted. Her thoughts a spark. I don't see her eyes softening across the table. I turn to Leora, 52, her coffee cup trembling. You broke my trust, I say low but fierce, hiding that Grant leaving me to rot. My voice cracks. The hurt raw her sabotage cost me Mara's dream. Vesper's faith. Leora's eyes drop, her schoolteacher mask gone. I'll help save the house, she whispers, voice thick with regret. Her offer's a lifeline, but the wound's too fresh. We lock eyes. A silent moment, heavy with 20 years of unspoken pain. 1995 flashes me, defending Mara's vision against Leora's doubts, now mirrored in this stand. Vesper's heart twists seeing Dad's fire. I didn't know he fought for Mom for me. Her guilt churns her patient's loss, echoing this rift. She leans forward, scrubs creased. I didn't know, Dad, she says, voice soft, breaking the room's hush. Her words hit like a wave, not enough to heal, but a start. Relatives, Uncle Ray. Aunt Clara stare, coffee cups forgotten, the football crowd's roar fading. My shadow sways on the nautical wall, no longer small. The bank's foreclosure looms, Monday's deadline, a noose, but Thane's money feels dirty. Leora's help tainted. I've been lonely, unseen, but standing here, I'm more than their pity. Vesper's eyes hold mine, a flicker of the girl who once believed in me. He's not the burden I thought. Vesper thinks her doubt cracking. The ocean's gentle now, but my heart's a storm defiant, yet yearning. Can Vesper and I bridge this gap, or is it too late? The farmhouse porch is cool and quiet, stars piercing Gloucester's clear sky. It's 8:25 p.m. Thanksgiving 2025, and the foghorn's silent, the ocean. A soft whisper beyond the creaky dock. Lobster traps stack nearby, their shadows long. I'm Torin Caldwell, 58, leaning on the rail, my breath visible in the November chill. Inside, relatives clear dishes, their clinks faint. The dining room's warmth a world apart. The turbine's hum drifts from the barn, a reminder of my defiance rejecting Thane's millions, calling out Leora's betrayal. Vesper stands across from me. 30, her nurse's scrubs creased eyes reflecting starlight. Her words at dinner, I didn't know. Dad linger a crack in her wall, but now her voice hardens. You buried yourself in that turbine after Mom died, she says, low and sharp. I needed you, not it. Her accusation lands like a stone, heavy with truth. Vesper's chest tightens, her patient's dying gasp, echoing Dad's absence. Is it too late to fix us? Her thoughts a shadow. I don't see her guilt as raw as mine. Memory flickers. 1995. Our Gloucester kitchen, Vesper 5, tugging my sleeve. Play with me, Daddy. I brushed her off, sketching turbine gears, Mara's dream consuming me. Her small face fell, and I didn't see it, too lost in bolts and wires. The flashback fades, leaving me hollow. I was wrong, I say, voice rough, meeting Vesper's gaze. I thought I was building for you for Mara, but I left you alone. The admission burns my obsession, a failure deeper than Leora's sabotage, than the bank's foreclosure looming Monday. Vesper's eyes waver, starlight catching a tear. He sees it now, but years are gone, Mom's gone. Her doubt mirrors mine, the turbine's hum, a soft plea behind us. I step closer, heart pounding. Come see it, I offer, voice soft. Let me show you what I meant for us. It's a risk inviting her into my world, the barn where I hid from her. The dock creaks, the ocean's whisper urging me on. Inside, a cousin laughs, dishes clinking, the 2025 fishing slump's weight ever present. My boat repairs my turbine, meant to save this town, mean nothing if Vesper's lost to me. Loneliness, sharp as Gloucester's salt air, grips me, a retiree's quiet ache. Vesper's hands twitch, her nurse's instinct to heal, warring with years of hurt. The barn's hum calls Mara's dream now a bridge, not a wall. Will Vesper step into my world, or turn away forever? Moonlight spills through the barn's cracked windows, gilding the turbines for Mara plaque. It's 8:30 p.m. Thanksgiving 2025, and Gloucester's ocean is silent, a rare calm. Lobster traps cast long shadows outside their ropes still. I'm Torin Caldwell, 58, standing with Vesper, the turbines hum soft, like Mara's whisper. The farmhouse is quiet, relatives departing, their car engines fading. Vesper's phone, usually buzzing with hospital emails, lies silent in her pocket. I face her, my hands rough from years in this barn. It was Mara's dream, I say, voice low, clean energy for Gloucester's fishermen. But you're my reason now, Vesper. My words hang raw. The truth I've hidden too long. Her eyes, starlit, meet mine, no longer cold. Vesper's heart swells, her nurse's hand steady. He's enough, and maybe we both are. Her thoughts a warmth, I feel her scrubs creased from a day saving lives now. Here, saving us. She steps forward, fingers tracing the plaque's etched letters. I'm proud of you, Dad, she whispers, voice breaking. Her touch, gentle, validates everything, Knights of Greece and gears the foreclosure threat. Lyora's betrayal, Thane's schemes. My throat tightens. Tears I've fought since Mara's death welling up. We embrace, her arms tight, a silent moment louder than the ocean's roar. Vesper's guilt lifts, her patient's loss fading. I blamed him, but he never stopped trying. Her forgiveness heals a bridge across years of distance. We'll keep the house together, Vesper says, pulling back, her voice firm. Co-own it! Fight the bank! Her offer small but fierce buries the foreclosure's shadow, Mara's home safe. The turbine hums, no longer a taunt, but a promise of purpose of us. Gloucester's fishing slump. The 2025 world's grind feels lighter now. I'm not alone, not a failure in her eyes. Share your family story. I say, voice steady, imagining a YouTube audience like me, men over 55, unseen, yearning for validation. If you felt invisible, tell us below. The barn's moonlight traces Vesper's face, her smile, Mara's echo. The ocean's silence holds us, lobster traps standing sentinel. Relatives' headlights vanish, leaving us not fixed but mending in this battered barn where I found my daughter again. No more questions, just hope, fragile but real. In the moonlit barn, Vesper's touch on Mom's plaque felt like a bridge rebuilt her. I'm proud, mending years of silence. Dad's not a failure, he's our anchor, and I'm finally home. Life teaches us that love, not judgment, uncovers the dreams others carry quietly. In families, a moment of listening can heal what words broke. If this story stirred your heart, share your own journey of forgiveness below. We'd love to hear it.